What up, guys? This is Casey is Raw again. This is part 2 of the controller edition. I realized I forgot I have a bunch of other controllers I did not mention. Some of them are going to be doubles that I talked about, but some of them I think I need to tell. This is probably going to be part of the Sega Saturn review, but this is me and my wife picked up this box, Nights in the Dream edition with the 3D control pad. Pretty much you could see it was the predecessor to the Sega Dreamcast controller. So I showed this off during my 64 controller. This is the box for the N64 controller. I showed this during my Sega Genesis, is the Turbo Touch 360 pad. I guarantee you that's no good. I showed this also during my 64 video. It's the PlayStation Ultra Racer controller. I do have that N64 one loose somewhere, I believe, but I can't locate it right now. I think you can consider this as a controller. It's the power pad. Got it in the box. When I saw this for $25, I had to get it, and recently Vintage Stock had it, and I was like, what? And it was been sitting there for a while, so I was shocked no one picked that up. My late wife picked up the U-Force flea market. I think she paid $25 for it. Boxed. And then obviously I got the Power Glove. The Power Glove is horrible. But it's badass at the same time. But I had it as a child. But I do not remember what happened to it. Recently I showed you guys during my Sega Dreamcast. I have a Sega Dreamcast in its box, controller in its box. I don't know if you consider Rob the Robot a controller. I mean, he plays with the controller, playing games like Jeremiah and Stack Up. I mean, I don't have the things that you use for, but you can kind of say he's a controller. He's a trophy for sure, though. I think I got him pretty cheap. Like $20. This is a light gun I picked up in its box. You can see it. You can use it for the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn. I mean, so it gotta have some dual plugins. Here's my third Switch controllers. The box that came with it. I figured try to keep the box in clean shape. There's the NES controller for the NES Mini. I kept it in its box. And this is the NES controllers boxed. And it's funny, like I said before, it's cool how they almost make it look exact same almost. I like that look. Over here's my Nintendo Wii U gamepad. It has a cover over it. I used to have a white one when I had the white Wii U, but when that one was broken, I decided to sell that with it. So, and having two gamepads does not work on the Wii U. It would have been awesome if it did, but this is my gamepad. I love having that for sure. And now we're getting to the more modern stuff that I currently use more often. I need to put this in the collection room because I hadn't played the 360 in a while. So that's 3 of those now. I mean, here's the Pro controller for the Nintendo Switch. Here's the... Ooh, wow, that's kind of weird. I do not see that in person. I mean, I guess it's because I have the light on, but you can see that weird squares on the Xbox One controllers. Probably infrared or something. I don't know. That's weird. I just noticed that. But this is my Xbox One controller. I like it. I think my left trigger sticks a little bit, but when I first got the Xbox One controller, when I first got the Xbox controller from GameStop, I bought the big fat original one, and the controller they gave me was horrible. I had to get a replacement. I bought this PlayStation 4 controller when I bought my PlayStation 4 Pro separately, and luckily this is the second version of it where it has the light bar on top. I mean, right on top of the touch bar. This is my controller for the 360, using it for the DVD drive or the HD DVD drive. I showed you guys during my PlayStation 4 review. This is my stand and have the PlayStation Move controllers. And this is where I plug my Joy-Cons on to get charged separately. During the Switch review, I was trying to locate this. This device right here makes you can play your PlayStation 4 controllers and your Xbox One, your Wii U Pro controller, and possibly the 360 and the PS3 controllers on here as well, that you plug into the dock, and you can use it as different controllers. So I think that's a special addition to it. And one of the things I also suggest, if you have the Switch, you have get a grip like that, because your hands will get cramped really quick. Last couple things is this is where I have my PS3 controllers in here. You got these are both my PS3 controllers. I use this for my PlayStation TV games. This is for the Hyperkin Retron 5. Weird looking controller, but I really either gotta get my Retron 5 fixed or get a new one. And also one of the things I show you is the Famicom controllers on my Nintendo Famicom, the Japanese NES version. I mean, it's cool, it's smaller, and it's hardwired into the controller and into the system, and they sit perfectly in these slots. As I failed because I did it one-handed, but there we go. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching part 2 of my controllers in my collection. Bye.